Hi, it's Colin. I'm going to give you this page here for future. Actually, you can actually get to the full screen slider instructions from the thing, but just for replacing, remove image, add or remove slides right here, just for future reference. And there's some screenshots right down here. I think it's point number 8 or so. The next and last, you need to update the indicator dots. So right here in your page, there's some span dots. For each additional dot, you need to add another one. So if we go into the full screen slider right here, right, we scroll down. Um, Here's the nav dots right here. When you see what the span is, it says span and span. Just copy and paste and paste. So if you need 5 dots, make sure you have one, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the very first one needs to be nav.current because when the page first loads up, it needs to be highlighted. It needs to know. Now, if your image is showing locally but not on the live server, that means it's most likely a file name issue. And here's an example: full screen slider 1.jpg. When you are copying your images in, don't type the name of the image. Double click slowly on the image, sort of scrub over, do a copy, and then over here scrub over and paste. And the reason I suggest that is because the file name must match exactly. And what I see quite often is this right here, right? I'll see a trouble with an image that is on the local, and it will be an uppercase JPG. See that? Over here, it could be a lowercase. It will still work on your local copy because it's a Windows computer. Most servers are Unix or Linux servers, and they capital upper and lower case is different. So you must have the exact same upper and lower case for everything. So copying and pasting pretty much guarantees that'll happen. The same with the folder names if you're using a different folder. That's why I always suggest to folks, put your images within the images folder so we don't ever have to worry about changing path names, because probably about 5 out of 10 times when folks create their own folders, they either use upper and lower case or they use spaces in the folder names to keep things organized, which is great locally, but it doesn't work on a server. You can never have spaces in your file names, and that's the other thing. Images, like this one here, see how we can actually name the slider full screen space slider 1 JPEG, and below we have full screen hyphen slider. This might work locally, but it's not going to work on the server either, right? There's no way to interpret spaces properly. So that's in a web browser on a live server. So sometimes you get mixed results. But anyways, you may have to put the site up to the sandbox and show me what you're talking about at that point.